last time, and an undetermined amount of times before that, our heroes were doing a mission. Oh boy, they exorcised a child, and then they saved that child from a priest that was trying to exorcise the child. They took the priest into custody, where they were gonna take him back to the home base. And you know what happened? Assassins happened. They came in and they stabbed up Patchens and they stabbed up Diarrhea Jr. And the prior ran away. He was your captive and he ran away. Oh boy, the assassins ran away and it turned out they had a powerful gem that Patchens owned, and he was besides himself with rage that it was allowed to be taken from him. You met up with this guy called Geffen, and he gave you back the prior, and you guys went back to the home base where you turned in the mission. And Patchens went to talk to the people, and the prior went to talk to the people, and you told Patchens you'd meet him at a local tavern after the meeting. The captain said you can turn in your mission papers with Zelly at the commissary to get paid. Brother Absalom was looking at you. Brother Absalom you met, and he gave you an orangutan ball. There was an Umber Hulk, but it was non-canon.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I have questions about the... what was the...
That's a great way to start off. Anyone have questions?
What's the orangutan thing, or what was that?
When you first ran back into Pureburn Abbey, you met Brother Absalom.
Right.
And he was like, yo, what up? And then you were like, weren't you working on that thing to get us not have to sign all this paperwork? And he was like, yeah, here you go. Here's an orangutan ball. It summons an orangutan.
All right. And was that at that time, did we regard that as a random response?
It seemed like the kind of thing that was someone trying to yes and an improv you made.
Right.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So we're off to Skull and Bone, the bar, right? To go talk to Patchens or something like that?
Yeah. And to be clear, so my drunken question is, so we didn't get like a new mission from anybody. We're like done, and we're in a flux here.
Not yet, although you had been told that you could collect your paycheck and that Brother Absalom had been looking for you.
Oh, let's go get our paycheck then. Where do we find...
And you wanted to meet Patchens.
Where do we find Brother Absalom?
He's in his lab.
Let's go to the lab and get paid. And then
He doesn't pay out. Oh. You go to the commissary to get paid.
Let's go to the commissary and get paid.
Yep.
All right, you go there. It's just like a storefront. It's like kind of like a hotel gift store kind of thing. It's really small. It's got just shit everywhere, and it's not useless hotel shit. It's like useful kind of.
I always thought commissary was like a synonymous with cafeteria.
Yeah,
what is it?
I did too.
It's also like a store and a place where you can buy goods, I believe.
Okay.
It is generally more the food.
I sidle up to the. Is someone work? Ding ding. Is there anybody here working at the commissary?
Yeah, you see a tan skinned girl with silver hair, and it looks like
a diversity.
The robes of, what do you call it? The monks. Like the monks are kind of the clerical kind of, record keeping kind of people. They're not the same as you guys. They're not enforcers. They're not priests or anything. They're just kind of like a clerical class of people.
I walk up, I introduce the group, and I say we'd like to get paid in full.
All right. Where's the paperwork?
I hand over the paperwork.
Okay. You guys hand out the paperwork that you filled out.
Yep.
Behind the scenes.
Yep.
Okay.
You do that. You each get 20 gold. It's the job, the payout for the job.
Each 20 gold?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I'm rich.
Yep. Guys, you know what we do right now? We take this straight to the Skull and Bone.
I'm worried about Patchens.
Yeah, Patchens. I think he's over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go get a stink on, and we'll talk to Patchens.
Thank you, commissary mistress.
What's your name, by the way? Tan monk lady.
Zelly.
Hello, Zelly.
Well, we see you as equal.
Okay, that was weird.
Right, I thought that was the case to begin with.
Yeah, now it seems.
Well,
but I appreciate the affirmation.
Thank you, Zelly. I never questioned your status to begin with.
Seems like a weird thing to have
This
to
is
say.
the same exact problem.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, good to meet you, Sally. See you in the flip flop.
Bye, Sally.
Let's go over to the skull and bones.
All right. You go to the Skull and Bones.
Now I feel terrible about it. But she didn't make it this far
These
without
characters-
having to go numb to that shit.
I don't know, but you're still weird about. Yeah. I don't
No, but I'm like what? I'm like a thing that tested our numbness. I'm not a thing that caused it.
Yeah. Well, let's live and learn. Let's not do that again. Let's not.
Next time I see a person with tan skin and what was it? Weird hair?
Silver hair.
Silver hair. I'm gonna be like whoever smelt it dealt it. I'll wait for them to call me different.
Okay. We sidle up to the old Skull and Bone.
The Skull and Bone is kind of like, it's like in the casino where there's these little alcoves that have like restaurants and shit. It's like in this the Abbey grounds that you're in the mess hall kind of area that's adjacent to the commissary. There's three kind of little what do you call it?
Bouncers?
Restaurants or sort of situations.
Like a food court kind of situation.
Kind of, yeah. There's like a mess hall and then like let's say 3 lounges. So 2 of the lounges are reserved for higher ups and people that are higher ranked than you, and one of the lounges is the Skull and Bones. So that's kind of the
It's like an
tavern.
airport terminal.
Yeah,
Right.
kind of.
It's kind of like a commissary.
Well, I when I wrote this stuff down, I knew what a commissary was, and I don't remember what a lot of this stuff means anymore.
Guys, let's. I could murder a drink right now, and we gotta catch up with Patchens. Mm-hmm. So we walk into the Skull and Bones. Spencer.
All right, you see the bartender, Brother Stube. He's pouring a glass of beer for you guys because he knows what's up, and hopefully it's beer.
Hey, Stube.
What up, man?
How's it going out there?
It's still fine.
Are
Just
you,
making it by.
Stube, are you still smoking the doob?
I had to stop after they removed my intestines.
Oh no!
Oh, Stube. Wait.
Do you have Crohn's disease?
I might.
Oh, damn.
Are you saying that they removed the Stube tube?
I'm sorry.
man.
I'm sorry.
I'm popping my mustache off. I'm making
Sorry
myself
about our friend. He means, do you need any help with medical bills?
No, I'm okay. The church covers us.
Do they let you keep the intestine?
The Stube tube,
Yeah.
of course.
I've never seen Jeff laugh this hard. He's
so happy.
crying.
I've made myself hysterical. It's trying not to laugh because you're gonna pop your Commander Fred mustache off.
It is funny.
Makes
Everything's funnier when you have a beard on. It's not your own beard.
Oh boy.
Stube,
have a fucking heart attack.
Stube, give yourself something. I give him like an extra.
Is there any tissues?
Thanks, man. I appreciate
Dude, you got those
kindness.
tissues, bro?
Fucking crying.
You know I do.
You see Patchens around here? And I describe Patchens.
Patchens.
He looks like Toby
Patchens.
Maguire, but
It's funny. Patchen's last name is Stubbins, and your name is Stube.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Are you related?
No,
No.
but the person who named me wasn't very original.
we're living in a name imagination drought.
Would you look at me?
It's half mustache.
Yeah.
What's the word about town, Stube?
You're foo and a half men chew? No, that didn't work. I don't know. I was trying to think of something like a half Fu Manchu. 2.5 Fu Manchu?
It's a Chinese Fu Manchu.
2.5 men chew. Fu and a half men chew.
Fu and a half men chew.
Fu Man, yeah.
But then you need I don't know.
I've got spirit gum in my pocket.
hard.
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing our D.
All right, Stu. Do you know of this Patchens that we speak of?
No.
I examined the bar to look around to see if I can see a Patchens walking around.
You don't see Patchens.
I picture him as looking, by the way, exactly like Podrick from Game of Thrones. That's what I picture.
Okay.
When I picture Patchens.
Patchens? All right.
No,
That's a good idea.
but that's like white rights like. Why couldn't that role go to an Asian?
Yep.
Listen to my other podcast, Whiting Wong, to find out the answer.
Stu, how'd you lose your intestines? I'm concerned about this.
I might have Crohn's disease.
Okay.
All right. But in this world, it's the result of a real crone.
I was cursed by a crone.
Yeah, an actual crone, like took his intestines out. All right. Well, it's not a big place, and I'm looking around for Patchens.
No, he should be here. I mean, if he was here, we'd see him.
Wait a minute.
Do I see? I look around. Is there anything else that might catch a gnome druid's eye?
This is great for dice.
We don't have a. Yeah, I'm like, as he's rolling with his phone. Like, I don't really have a right to expect that he would meet us here. You know, like we were kind of cable guys about it. We were like, we'll just meet you at some point.
Yeah, but didn't he say he was going to be here?
Yeah, but I'm just like,
okay.
You don't see anyone here except just there's just a few regular people who are almost always here. It's not a very busy time for the Skull and Bone.
So how do we?
So Stoobs doesn't recall any young, bright-eyed male that I describe Patchens, like however I describe Patchens.
He's kind of sleepy.
And I would have remembered something like that.
So he never made it
practically
here.
my job.
Uh-oh.
Looks like we got to send Diarrhea Jr. back to where we came, have him retrace the path that Patchens would have taken. See if he finds anything untoward.
I go back to Pureburn Keep.
You're already there.
I have a drink.
That's
I have
right.
a drink. Hot wings.
I go back to the offices.
All right, you do that. Which offices?
The ones we started in.
I'm eating hot wings, but I'm not going to clean the bone because I just got 20 gold pieces, and I've never liked to deal with bones in food. Like I take a bite of the hot wing, and I end up putting what a lot of people would judge me for in the discard basket. But the truth is, fuck you. We're all criminals. We're eating chicken.
Yeah, no one judges you.
I look for the bishop.
The bishop's not around. Usually the higher-ups don't really come around and mill around here. He was probably there for an appointment or two.
Wasn't he the last person to talk to Patchens?
Him and Brother Schrader.
Okay, I want to find Brother Schrader.
All right, you find him in his office. You know where that is.
I know where that is.
Do they have an appetizer menu here?
Yeah.
Is it hot wings? What else?
Hot wings, Scotch eggs, mixed nuts and pickles.
I order mixed nuts.
He brings you a plate of mixed nuts and pickles.
Brother Schrader?
Yeah. Wait. Hey. Yeah.
Hey, do you know where our friend Patchens went?
Patchens. He said he was looking for you right after we finished up. He said he had something to tell you, and then he was leaving.
So wait, he had something to tell us, but left?
No, he said he had to do both of those things.
I'm removing any pecans or walnuts. Those are the two, if those are included in mixed nuts.
That's like most of them. There's still almonds, but yeah.
What about
almonds?
What about
basically
cashews?
suck.
There's
No, you're not there.
I know, but I like cashews.
Do your thing.
Okay, so
yeah, that's metagaming, Steve.
I order olives.
yeah,
There's no olives.
Oh shit.
which direction did he walk in?
He went towards the bar. The Skull and Bone.
Fuck.
Are you lying to me?
You're using sense motive. Do you have not sense motive? Do you have... it's called something different in Pathfinder. Do you see anything?
There is a sense motive.
Okay, then it's sense motive.
I don't have it.
All right. You can't tell what his face is saying, but he looks really mad.
Mad. Hey, you look really... Are you okay?
Yeah, I got a dipshit in my face asking me stupid questions.
Oh, snap.
Ouch. Why you gotta be mean?
Because I'm the boss, my time's really important, and you're just asking me questions that I think you already know the answers to.
Well, what's so important? Can I help you with anything?
No, man.
Well, that's not... That's not good delegation.
Why don't we set you up in the office, and then we'll give you all these tasks, and right when you're about to do them, then I can come in and start asking you a bunch of stupid bullshit and see how you feel about it.
But what are you going to do when I leave here? Like, what's your laundry list?
What's my laundry list?
Come on.
Yeah. That's what I asked.
What do you mean?
Like, what are the things you got to do, your tasks?
Not laundry.
It was an expression.
What's the expression?
It's a laundry list of things.
Laundry things.
No.
What are you talking about?
What tasks do you have to do when I leave here?
I have to follow up with several of the missions that are due back with the mission reports today. I'm going to see the status of things that are going on in the office pool, check in, get some reports on ongoing
I want to try
assignments.
some of those pickled eggs, or Scotch eggs.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll get some in the...
I appreciate the help. I'm glad you don't have to do laundry. Laundry really sucks. I go back to the Skull and Bone.
Thank you. On the way there, you see Patchens is like hiding in a corner.
Oh, what?
Nice work.
He's
He's in the Skull and Bone?
no, he's not. He's on the way to Skull and Bone. He's like flagging you down with his hand.
Patchens. Hey, man, I was just looking for you.
Get in here.
Whoa. Okay. Why are we whispering?
Because I'm in big trouble, man.
What's going on, man?
I lost an artifact in the church. I'm gonna go find it.
No, wait, the one that was stolen from you that we didn't...
Yeah, that's like my whole job. They said I gotta go get it back.
What? Okay.
I'll see it.
Wait, what are the stakes here?
Life and death for me and maybe more.
Oh, man. Well, can we help you?
Well,
This sounds like a
I
job
think that
for
ship
this.
sailed.
We'll come with you to back you up. You don't have to do it alone.
I don't know. You guys,
We're your friends.
the last time I trusted you, I got stabbed and basically my whole life was upended.
Dude, I got stabbed too. We're stab bros.
Right.
We should stick together.
Maybe you should reconsider your surroundings.
Have you tried one of the Scotch eggs?
Yeah, these are nice.
They're really good.
They're not as heavy as I thought they'd be.
They look deep fried, but they're really...
Yeah, it's like a panko. What do they got going on here? It's nice.
Yeah, they put something other than breadcrumbs on it.
Yeah, I think it's a panko.
Have you had a big tittied filibuster?
Yeah. Should we get some?
Nah, if you've already had it, it's a novelty drink.
Hey, Patchens, look, it would mean a lot to me if we could accompany you and try to make good on all the horrible things that have happened to you because we've entered your life. If you, either way, whether you want us to help you out or not, I want to give you my slingshot to help you on your journey, with or without us.
Awesome.
But you got to let me know now because I got to go get my buds. My best buds.
Listen, I appreciate your help. It hasn't been very helpful. I'm going to leave. You guys deal with the results of your actions.
All right, well, take my slingshot so you can always remember us.
All right.
Okay.
I go back to the Skull and Bone.
He tells us what just happened, and we have a little powwow. Does that?
Oh, wait a minute. No, come on. I want him to tell us.
Okay. Hey, how'd it go? Did you find Patchens?
What's going on?
Hey, guys.
Break it down for us.
I went back, and then I got yelled at. Patchens.
What? You found Patchens?
I found Patchens in a corner, and he was really scared.
Corner of what?
Just the corner of the commissary, and he really doesn't want to have anything to do with us anymore. So I gave him my slingshot, and I told him...
He didn't want help?
He definitely did not want our help.
Oh, cool.
So you said, would you like our help? And he said no.
Yeah, and he
didn't say anything passive-aggressive like, well, you haven't helped that much so far, or your help hasn't turned out that good.
Yeah.
Something that passive-aggressive people say where they really want you to help.
He made it abundantly clear that...
He said, no, I got this covered. I'm a totally confident person.
No, he didn't seem confident,
Right.
but he also, I don't know that we were additive in any way.
So he seemed like he needed help, but also didn't want to owe us anything and just wanted to make us feel guilty and help him.
I think that he felt more like if we went with him, we would royally fuck it up for him. Like, he had better chances without us.
Right, because he was doing so good with his artifact by guarding a door.
Yeah,
of a
he was just
fucking church
sleeping.
that were overrun by vampires. All right. Well, sounds like
Should we
did
follow
what we
him?
need to do. Doesn't sound like it. I mean, if you told me something different, like if you were able to convey nuance to me, like that would make it clear that he actually wanted our help.
Well, I mean,
I would say let's go follow him.
Yeah, well, I asked him, I was like, well, what are the stakes? And he was like, personally, my life and death, but also the whole world.
Right.
And I
and
feel
then
like...
you said, do you want help? And he was like, no.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
he was
what happened.
unequivocal about it. He said no. He didn't say, from my experience, it doesn't seem like you guys help that much. Because that would be a different answer.
I mean, he did do that too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He did that too.
Yeah, he was...
Which means he did that instead, because you can't do both.
I don't know,
You can't
man.
be definitive and
I
passive
really got
aggressive.
the sense that it wasn't passive aggression. He was just very mad and very scared and very upset and really didn't think we were helpful.
I say fuck it. I say fuck him. Let him do his own thing. Let's go.
It sounds to me like...
we gotta go find Patchen's gem.
Yeah, no, I mean, not when he's going to make it difficult to help him.
I mean, I'm not like I'm in this for the ambitious, glory and stuff. But like, what the adventure of Patchen's gem doesn't really sound like a.
Well, what if
Oh,
we-
no, the adventure of Patchen's gem sounds like an amazing adventure. The adventure of convincing Patchens that he needs help
whoa.
sounds like the first 40 years of my
What if-
fucking life.
What if we man who knew too littled him and like we're in the shadows and making everything happen, and he just thought he was doing such a great
well,
job.
I don't think we're talented enough to do. What are we like like he's Inspector Clouseau and we're Fate? Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think we've graduated to that level.
Oh.
Like,
Look, I'm just blue skying here.
How about this? Why don't we walk back to the Abbey or wherever we go and talk and see? Like, we need a new mission, obviously, because
Right.
we're basically homeless. We got 20 gold burning a hole in our pocket, but
that's a lot. We don't need a new mission.
Should we put it all on black?
Hey guys, we work for the church militant, and we got we took an oath. We have a job to do. How about this? Why don't we go back, find out if they have a new job for us? If it sounds less interesting than the adventure of Patchen's gem, then we go shadow Patchens around.
I don't think shadowing Patchens is going to be a realistic option if we wait 5 more minutes.
Spencer, who do we talk to about finding a new mission for us?
Brother Absalom.
Okay, why don't we go back and talk to Brother Absalom, and then we'll tell him about Patchens and see what he thinks about that.
I will. I don't want to be negative Nelly. Mm-hmm. But one of the reasons why we didn't bring Patchens up in the first place is because when we were debriefing, Patchens made it very clear to me that he doesn't want the Church of the Silver Flame knowing about his ish.
Right.
That was clear. So if you care about Patchens,
that would have been good to mention in the recap. That's great that you remembered
that's
that.
accurate though, right?
No, I know. That's great.
Yeah, I didn't. I let Patchens have his own. It was a thing. Like I knew that Patchens didn't want us talking about
Because
it.
he'd be in big shit trouble with the church.
I wasn't quite sure, but I had decided like I like this Patchens kid. He helped us a lot. Like if it were up to me, I'd like to help him. I don't know if Diarrhea is an unreliable narrator. Like if I heard a kid say, if he was like dragging his feet and going like, no, I don't need any help, don't need anybody, I'd be like, well, I'm 40, so I think you do need help, and that's cool because when I was 20, that's how I talked too when I needed help. But that's why I said, did he say no, or was he a little fucking schlubby about it? Because if he's schlubby about it, let's go chase this kid down and save him from himself.
Maybe I'm just bad with people.
Was he a little schlubby?
Yeah, maybe
he was a little schlubby. He was a little mealy-mouthed. He was a little, like, indirect, like, well, basically, when it all comes down to it, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, well, let's go get the kid. Right?
Okay,
He's our friend.
You know what? The more I say it, because I've said it now twice, but the more I say the adventure of Patchen's gem. It seems like if I was in a bookstore and I saw that on a book, I'd go, I'm going to give that a read.
It sounds like at least one ingenue is going to get her first kiss in that adventure.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be us. No, okay, so in other words, in that conversation, I'm kind of like, oh, Patchens. That's why I was asking him that stuff. I was like, did he say no, or was he kind of like poopy face about it? Now I'm like in the middle of my drink. I'm like, all right, I want to go find him.
Let's all run out and go see if we can get to the bottom of this with Patchens.
Yeah.
We run out to look for Patchen, Spencer.
All right. Who's got the best perception?
Probably.
It might be Dan.
I have a 4.
Oh, I think it is Levi.
No, I've got
actually.
11, Jackson.
My name's Steve. I mean, diarrhea.
I call Spencer Jackson because that's what you do when you have 11 perception.
As a human, I don't have enough perception to find it on my character sheet. Does that
It's
count?
under your skills. It's alphabetical P.
All right. You're looking for Patchens. You don't see him.
Shit.
3.
That's not bad.
Okay.
He's clearly left the abbey, the keep.
Which way was he
keep.
headed?
Well, he's got to be heading toward where the thieves went, that direction, right?
What?
So
No. Which way was he headed?
I didn't really get a good look.
What do you mean? Which way was he headed?
Well,
Did you see him walk off?
No, I left before he did.
Oh, great.
Right.
Okay.
Where did you see him last?
Right here, behind this little bush.
It's behind this bush. I look around the bush.
Not a bush. You're inside.
I look around inside the bush.
You see, it's like a small nook where a short person could hide.
I'm really scouring on the level that a person without perception would achieve the results they need to have if he had a high perception. I'm just looking at every fucking inch and centimeter of the area.
You see fingernail marks, like someone was digging into it, like trying to climb up it or something.
Interesting.
Okay. I just yell, Patchens!
You do that.
Don't one of you guys have like I can turn into a spirit bird or I can
That's Shadowrun.
All right.
Can you
okay.
talk
Good
to
call.
animals?
There might be something that you guys can do.
Can you
but
conjure one and talk to it and have it?
I certainly can't.
Well, it looks like we lost Patchens. I mean, and I think that anyone listening would agree that we did the best we could.
Well, hang on. I might be able to conjure up some bullshit here. Hang on a second. I
have a bark box. Can I use bark box for a limited time only?
I summon nature's ally.
I summon
Nature's ally.
All right. What nature's ally do you want to summon?
A horse.
No.
No?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't have anything that flies. Can't do an octopus. I summon a horse, and I get on it, and I ride out of the town looking for Patchens. Is there like a one gate kind of town, or is there lots of different gates?
It's like there's a couple gates, but there's a main gate.
Okay, I get in the horse and I go, I'll be right back, boys.
Good luck.
All right. Clap.
All right.
Did you see how beautiful that horse was?
Oh God.
What level are you?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like what level?
You're level 3, right?
Yeah, we're level 3.
You take off riding on your majestic, magical summoned steed, and you ride for 18 glorious seconds until your spell runs out. So it lasts for 3 rounds.
We can still see him up the road, right?
Right, yeah. It goes, you fall off, like the horse poofs out from under you.
What the fuck is the point? Right, okay,
I
3
think
rounds.
maybe in close quarters when you
Yeah,
those moments when you
okay.
wish you had a horse.
All right.
In combat time,
I
3 rounds
I
is a
hop
lot.
off the horse because I knew that was coming. And I well, bam, and I look around and I see I Patchens!
I pretend that I didn't see it.
I yell Patchens because I'm clearly closer to where he might have been.
All right. You see some footprints, but yeah.
It's like he's throwing you a bone. Like
I run off after, in the direction of those footprints.
Oh, you do that. After 3 hours, you catch up to Patchens.
Oh, wow.
I tell Patchens, stay right here. No, I don't. I just say cliffhanger. Because it's not long.
the
Oh,
worst.
yes.
The worst.
We didn't do shit.